This flip-flap Navigator adventure is day 5 of my 500-kilometer bicycle circumnavigation of the island of Okinawa in southern Japan. On day 5, I wake up in Kin at my gracious host's house, then head out with all my gear fully charged and all my clothes freshly washed. With 290 plus kilometers behind me from the first 4 days, I go south around Ishikawa Bay to explore 4 islands connected to the Okinawa mainland by bridge. Thanks again to my gracious hosts.
Later, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Heading out. It's about 8:45 a.m. I've got a short day, 40 kilometers. Well, that will end up being about 50 kilometers. I'm going to explore 2 islands, Nagahama Island and Ikei Island. Namisato Kin. There's a very strong smell of Okinawa soba. Someone's boiling ribs somewhere to make the stock. They're used for hari, dragon boat races. Yeah, it's gonna dead end.
I found this cool little seawall at the edge of Ishikawa City. Unfortunately, it was a dead end.
All of the houses in this area are the Gaijin Jutaku. They've been painted. This one had new aluminum bars put on the front. Gaijin is foreigner, Jutaku is house, so foreign houses. Look at these, were right on the water. There's one nice one down there through the trees too. Private view of the ocean. These must be where the officers lived. Now that we're in Aruma City, we have Aruma manhole covers. Bullfighting is famous here. There's Asa. 18 kilometers in for day 5. I've got this big fence next to me. That's Camp Courtney, the 3rd Marine Expeditionary Force headquarters. Google for the win yet again. It took me off the main road over there. Put me on this little tiny road. Ohayou gozaimasu. The shrimp farms right there. It must be shrimp farms. I can smell the shrimp. You can see the land bridge right there out to Henza Island. Kaichu Dodo Drive. Ocean Road Drive. Again, Dodo means drive, so Kaichu Dodo Drive. Ocean Road. Ohayou gozaimasu. Not sure how long this bridge is, but I know they do a race, a running race, out and back. I see these little characters I haven't ever seen before, but they're all over. One of them has a shamisen. Out to Ikei Island on the land bridge. The first bridge is Henza Island. From Henza I will take another bridge over to Hamahiga, do a circle on Hamahiga, come back to Henza, ride along Henza to Miyagi, drop off my camp, set up my stuff, and go to Ikei Island. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Some campers out here doing some diving, some windsurfing. It's like fun, good wind, and this flat ocean. Bathrooms, tempura, souvenirs, ice cream. What else could you ask for? That is the bridge to Hamahiga Island where I'm headed next. I went to a restaurant I thought was open, but it wasn't, so that's why I'm coming in from the wrong direction. Oh look, bike path. There's a monkey on the bike. Is that me? We can't go all the way around the island. We'll go left to the end of the road, we'll go right to the end of the road, then we'll come back. The stuff I'm carrying was 21 kilograms. I'm crawling. Green, the shallow areas are Hamahiga Island. There's a cave that says Hamaka. A tour bus comes out here. Mozuku. Coffee. Mozuku sounds good. This is Mozuku that came loose and washed up on the beach.
Mozuku is seaweed grown in shallow ocean areas on nets embedded with the seeds. Sometimes locals enjoy visiting the beach to collect the mozuku that fell off the nets and washed ashore.
I bought this bike, it came with Navi tires, but I'm mostly on the road. I don't need the Navi tires. I didn't have time to change them out. I'm going to change them out before I do my next trip, which will be in Taiwan. This is great. I want to camp right out here. Hamahiga Island at the point. Across the bridge and to the left, and the road dead-ended into this little pier full of blue green water and fishermen. Traditional Okinawa living at Hamahiga Island. Konnichiwa. Hamahiga Port. You come around the corner and you can smell the ocean, probably from the drying nets. Gaijin. Of course, if you live here, you have to protect yourself from the wind and elements of typhoon. So you have these bushes here. Water. Konnichiwa. Gone fishing. Father and his son. There's the bridge and Henza Island. I'm gonna head back over there. This 自転車こっち止まっていいですか？
自転車中に入れてください。
ありがとう。はい。こんにちは。こっちから？こっちから？靴、はい。
こんにちは。まっすぐ行って左の奥のお部屋です。はい。
So I'm at Hamahiga Island looking for a restaurant. There's a couple of Mozuku restaurants around the island, and I kept following this sign inside the island to this Tei Buddha, and here I am. It's an old Okinawa house with Okinawa soba. You can have Okinawa soba with the regular pork, with the pork stomach, with the salt, or with the soy sauce flavoring. I got the salt flavoring with the regular pork. My food has arrived. Here it is. This is the soba. Some mochi, peanut tofu, tempura, my shoga. This is Mozuku and something. This tells what it is. Digging in. Can't wait. There's the rib. Mochi. I love the shoga. Fill my plate up with shoga. This is probably Mozuku daikon with almost no flavor. I could make this at home. Because they have their inland sea here, and it's shallow, it's easy to put those nets up with the seeds inside to grow Mozuku, so that's probably why it's Mozuku Island. I love jimami tofu. I've never ever had it. Gosh, tempura.
The wall at the entrance of an Okinawan yard is called a kori or okori depending on its size and is commonly found in both residential homes and agricultural properties in Okinawa. Their purpose is to protect homes from the harsh winds and typhoons, ensure privacy, and act as spiritual boundaries that separate the sacred space of the home from the outside world. Their use of coral stone and shisa statues make them a unique architectural feature of Okinawa. I kept seeing signs for this Teishoku place. There's parking down the road, and it's an old Okinawa house. It was very, very good. I see this stone and this thing tied here. There's another one down there. I did some research but never did find the name of or figure out the meaning of this item. If you know, please let me know in the comment section below. This is an Ishiganto. Ishiganto is a protective stone found in Okinawa, parts of southern Japan, and Taiwan, placed at T-junctions which are believed to be points of spiritual gathering. You will also find them at road intersections and entrances to homes or villages. The name Ishiganto, meaning stone that dares to face or stone that dares to confront, reflects its purpose. It symbolizes the bravery and power to stand against evil forces.
Didn't want to have to do it, but it's Blue Seal ice cream. It's an icon of Okinawa. Doing this for you. Henza Island. The south end of the island has a little village, but the rest of the island is huge gas tanks.
If you are enjoying this Okinawa bike camping adventure, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I read your comments and enjoy your feedback.
We're going to go across this bridge on Miyagi Island. There's a road around the outside that everybody takes. We're going to take the road over the top. But look how clean the water is. It runs in and out of here so fast. It's not even sunny out and it looks clean. Vegetable stand. I am at the top of the hill at Miyagi Island. I took this old road that comes straight up the hill because on the other side, when I go down the hill, on the ocean facing side, I want you to see the village and I don't want to have to be pushing my bike. I want it to be kind of fast. Here behind, you can't see it. This is Henza Island with all the gas I was talking about. Right down there is the art wall I just videotaped. 2018, 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021. Hamahiga Bridge. It's starting to rain and now it looks like there's rain clouds, unlike this morning. It's okay. Mondai nai, mai penrai, shoganai. No problem, there's nothing we can do about it. In 3 different languages. Those guys are doing an archaeological dig. I read recently to the left on one of these roads, they found a village or a small group of houses. I think it's a tourist place and you can go there now. This was probably a big community up here on the hill where they didn't have to worry about tsunamis. They probably still fished out of the ports, but didn't really want to live down there next to them. Okay, we're gonna go for a slow ride down the hill to Miyagi, through Miyagi Village. Traditional Okinawa village here on Miyagi Island in the rain. There's Ikei Island straight out there. That's where we're going to on the bridge here in a minute. Birds love the rain. There's a small store right here. It's open. Yeah, it's open. A Miyagi store. Wow, I can smell my brakes for the first time.
My gracious host let me set up my tent and use the electricity on his porch on a beautiful perch overlooking Ishikawa Bay. After setting up my tent, I headed across another bridge to explore Ikei Island.
Leaving Miyagi Island, going to Ikei Island. Jumping from this bridge is strictly prohibited. Do not do that. No diving. It says jumping, but there's a diving picture. We have the Shisa protecting the bridge. Quiet little town. Is there a seawall out here? Can get to, maybe. Konnichiwa. Before, when we were on the other side of the island, I mentioned these painted metal things they put out here to test how they deal with the weather. Here's another farm. They're all over the island. It's funny how the fence is all deteriorated and it's protecting things that they're testing how they deteriorate. Look at this place. These old traditional walls built to last a lifetime. Look at that house. I love it. Shells on the wall, coral on the wall. I love it. It is open. Let me go to that. 저久しぶり. 삿단닭이.
2320円で。
はい。ありがとうございます。はい。
気をつけて。
はい。Beautiful ocean is here.
To my surprise, a friend showed up with shrimp and a barbecue, so we had shrimp on the barbie and a beverage or two for dinner before I called it a night. Stay tuned for day 6 of my 500-kilometer circumnavigation of Okinawa. On day 6, I ride from Ikei Island south around the bottom of the Okinawa mainland and start back up the west coast again.